Welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about hidden quests. But first, let's take a step back and look at how quests work in the game. When walking around town or in the world, you see an NPC with a marker over its head, and you know that if you talk to them, they have a quest available for you. You can also look at your map and do the same thing and see where you can get new quests or continue the ones you already have. So when I say hidden quests, I'm talking about quests that do not appear immediately on the map and may require certain actions to be taken first to become available. During the closed beta, I found 2 quests that were like this, and I thought they would be interesting to share. So the first quest I would like to introduce here has to do with cats. So when we're walking down the street, you may notice that there's a cat sitting up on this area here. And if you talk to them, the cat says meow meow, and it seems like it's hurt. It also seems like somebody owns the cat, but it's too scared to come near you right now. And after saying meow meow again, it disappears. And it says that you should tell the owner if you find him. So this actually allows you to start a quest that deals with cats. And that's all from talking to this random cat in an alley. So let's see what happens when we talk to this maid here. I'm so exhausted. Where did that cat go? What? Did you see an injured cat? I see, is that so? The fur color and pattern the same. That is probably our mansion's cat. Yay, thank you for telling me about it, adventurer. While you're here, is it alright if I make a request? Sorry. Thanks a lot for taking my request. I'm more of an indoor person, so I'm not proficient at doing jobs outside. First of all, Aster Leeds is just too big, and there are too many cats. And that is why I'm so exhausted. I'm glad to let even a cat help me right now. Anyway, I'm going to look around this area again. Could you look around the city for me? If you find an injured cat, bring it back here. Thanks in advance. I'm so exhausted. So it's from that dialogue that we find out the maid was actually looking for that cat. And she gives us a quest to continue looking for the cat. So we get the quest and we get to go look around the city for her cat. And we can kind of get a general area of where the cat's going to be with these circles on the map. And we find a cat and pick it up and bring it back to her. So once we get the cat, we take it back and we talk to her again. Hello, adventurer. Thanks for helping to look for the cat. Did you find it? The cat that ran away from our place? I'm sorry. There was also a injured cat nearby. It's not our cat, but I was taking care of it. As a maid, I can do that much. Well, animals are out of my specialty, though. I see. The cat you found is also injured, isn't it? Let me take a look at it. Yeah, it is injured, but it's not our cat. Our cat has a little more of an arrogant face, although it is usually difficult to tell cats apart. Anyways, don't worry. I'll look after that cat too, though it is exhausting. Okay then, I'm sorry, but I believe there's another cat that is injured. Can you go look for it again? They can be in troublesome locations like on top of roofs, you know, cats are like that. I'm so exhausted. Let's find that cat quickly. So we get to go look for another cat and go look around the city, and you can see things like there's a dog here, but not a cat, so we keep looking. Go over here, and she was mentioning rooftops and whatnot, so maybe it's on top of this roof here. And yep, there it is. So get the cat, another injured cat, pick it up, and we get to take it back to her. So let's follow the road on our way back, and the maid will be just right around the corner here. Alright, see what she has to say again. Ah, adventurer, did you find a cat? Oh, that is also the wrong cat. Why are there so many injured cats? What's wrong with this city? I can't stand it anymore. This is so annoying. Okay, I know. Change of plans, adventurer. Can you find every single injured cat for me? It's such a bother, so I'll treat all their wounds at once. Oh, I should have done that right from the start. If you catch them all, our cat should be among them. Alright, you bunch, don't go anywhere. Don't climb up on my shoulders. Don't climb up on my lap. I will take care of all of you, so just wait. Okay, I will be treating these cats' wounds, so make sure to bring me all of them. I'm counting on you, adventurer. And with that, we start going around the city and collecting the missing cats. And while it is kind of like a standard, gathering kind of quest, searching for things, because the city itself is interesting to explore, it's actually a pretty fun quest. You can see lots of parts of the city, and I don't know, it deals with cats, so that's always a fun thing. One of my favorite parts of, kind of going through exploring the city is you can so easily kind of jump atop the roofs and whatnot. And it's actually a really fun experience, being able to move so freely about the city. Here I'm looking for a cat, and I think it might be on a roof again, but it's actually in a nearby area. So I make my way up and grab this cat as well. And with that, I believe we're down to the last cat at the beach here. So we grab the cat and we bring him back to the maid one last time, see what she has to say. And with this, alright, all treated. It's finally over. I'm so sorry for getting you wrapped up in this adventure. We ended up catching cats from all around the city. It would have been difficult without your help. Thanks to you, I found our cat. I can finally go home. I'm so exhausted. I took care of all these cats and gave them food. They should be fine for a while. Thank you. Here's your reward. Alright, cat, we can go home. That was exhausting. I wonder if I can get a reward myself from this. Cat, you also make sure to ask your owner for me. Alright, and that's the end of the cat quest. I'm sorry for my voice and the text on screen not completely matching up. When I was filming, I seem to have been clicking through dialogue a little too fast. But anyways, on to the next hidden quest I would like to talk about. This one begins by talking to a girl in this alleyway here. Did she see me? Hello, adventurer. What are you doing in a place like this? It's dangerous to walk down dark alleys. In unexpected places, you may be watched by unexpected eyes. I think it's important to just leave children you don't know alone. Keep your curiosity in check. Have a good day. So she leaves us with somewhat mysterious dialogue, and we are wondering who this girl is. And if we actually keep looking, we see that she is there again. So let's talk to her. She's still following me. What seems to be the problem, adventurer? There's nothing around here. Surely you didn't follow me. You wouldn't do something like that. Don't blame me if you get strange glances because you followed a child down an alley. I could raise my voice, but let's just keep this between us. Don't get involved with me anymore. It's best for the both of us. So of course that just leaves us more curious about who this girl is, and we go looking for her again. And we find her. Adventurer, I can't say I approve of you chasing after little girls. Even though I warned you, you still came here. But I'm sure you just followed me because you were worried. You were concerned because you saw a child walking alone down a back alley. Thank you. I'm sorry, these tears, this is the first time someone has worried about me. Maybe I just wanted someone like you to talk to me. Kind adventurer, will you listen to what I have to say? I have a request. I want you to dispose of this sack. I was initially asked to do it, but take a look. It would be an armful for even a fully grown man, right? It's heavy and cumbersome, and a little too much for me to carry. What's inside it? It's a pig carcass. It died of an infectious disease. It needs to be thrown away someplace people won't go near. What's wrong? Don't worry. Jobs like this often come to an orphan like me. There are lots of dirty jobs in a big city like Astraleeds. It's fine. Even though it's an infectious disease, it rarely infects humans. If you travel to the east side of Minster Hills, there's an ocean. You can throw it away there. Could you let a man called Koshimo know once you finished? He was the one that requested a job. I'll tell him to pass the reward on to you. Make sure you don't look inside the bag. It'll make you feel sick. You know what they say, curiosity killed the cat. Don't make such a scary face. I'm counting on you. So by talking to the girl a third time, we actually find a quest for us to take that we wouldn't have been able to get otherwise. And the quest itself is a little suspicious, throwing away a sack with strange contents. She says pig carcass, but are we truly sure what's inside of it? But anyways, we head to Minster Hills and we go to the location to throw away the sack. So we work our way over and we can see the ocean, and it looks like there's a good spot around here to throw away the sack. Yep, right around here is a good spot. So we throw away the sack and we go back to report to Koshimo that we finished the job he requested. Let's see what he has to say. Don't come any closer. You won't be able to kill me that easily. My friends will come right away. They will strike you down instead. So just go away. Don't get any closer. Go over there. Hey, why do you look so confused? You look as though you don't have any clue to what I'm talking about. Don't play dumb. I know you're one of Nikki's crew. There was someone who saw you take the sack from Nikki. You say it was just a request? You were cleaning up after her. Don't tell me. You really don't know who Nikki is? I see. So that's why you helped her out. You were quite unfortunate. She acts like a kid, but she's really an assassin. Everyone knows her true nature. If she puts her eyes on you, you're as good as dead. My buddy was caught by Nikki. By now he's probably swimming with the fishes. Look at this notice I got. It says, "You're next." My partner's finger was also inside. My underlings all ran away after hearing Nikki's name. I'm done for. Hey, I beg you. I'll give you all my money. Just bring me to the Bafaria shrine. I've had enough. I'll quit this kind of life. I'll confess. It's better to turn myself in than have my life targeted. If I walk by myself, I'll be killed by Nikki. Please, I'm begging you. Alright, so we learned that there was a little bit more to the story than we were led on to. And perhaps the contents of the sack was a little bit more than just a pig carcass. But anyway, let's help Koshimo turn himself in at the shrine here. Welcome to the Bafaria shrine. Aren't you the moneylender Koshimo? Sir, I beg you, please let me inside. What kind of turn of events is this? You understand what you're saying, right? Your way of business is intolerable. You're also wanted by the guards. Are you turning yourself in knowing that? If not, I cannot allow you to enter the shrine. That's fine, just let me inside. After that, I'll listen to whatever you have to say. I've come to give up, just like you wanted. Just save me. What are you so flustered about? Okay, I understand. Could you quiet down a little? We asked you numerous times to come, and now you finally show up. Anyway, we'll listen to what you have to say. Sorry to have kept you waiting, adventurer. Koshimo let himself get caught. We'll be handing him over to the guards. Then it is off to the cells for him. There's no helping it. He's a man that has done as much to deserve that. Even so, didn't expect a notorious loan shark to confess on his own. The shrine has asked him repeatedly to turn himself in, but he didn't show any interest in listening. Well, repenting is a good thing. Sorry to have troubled you. This is a reward from the shrine. Now the town should be a little easier place to live. Thank you for your cooperation. That's the end of the quest from the girl in the alley, Nikki, who is not just an orphan, but evidently an assassin as well. The interesting thing about both this quest and the cat quest is that they would both be very easy to miss. There is no marker to guide you to them, so they require you to explore the town to find them. Now, these type of quests may be somewhat rare, but even if it doesn't lead to a quest, speaking to the NPCs around a town is interesting in its own right. Of course, there may be some more mundane conversations, like this person who bought an ocean view house, or so they thought, only to discover that they can hardly see the ocean. However, there are also conversations like this one in the market with a boy selling goods from a place called Saramuzad. He says it's a faraway place past the highlands and valley and on the other side of the desert. The highlands were a place we could go to during the closed beta, so perhaps a desert region and a new area or city called Saramuzad awaits us in the game's full release. And then there are some unusual conversations. I talked to one girl that is selling pots that told me the person who is making the pots is actually a dragonkin disguised as a human. She then says she was just joking, but it makes you wonder. In one of my previous videos, I talked to a little girl on a staircase who said she saw multiple green nappo coming out of a flower bed. Well, I don't know what a nappo is. Perhaps it's some kind of monster we will encounter later in the game. Besides conversations, there are also a few locations, like the shop, that may hint at some things to come. The shop appears to be selling eggs of some sort, with a monster-like character nearby. So maybe we'll be able to hatch pets from eggs in the future? I'm not sure. In any case, exploring the town during the closed beta led to many interesting conversations and a few unexpected quests. The next time I get a chance to play the game, I plan to explore the city more and talk with more of the NPCs throughout the world. Who knows, perhaps there are still more hidden quests to be found.